Sometimes the people that overly help, overly want to extend the olive branch, don't always have the best intentions for you. Sometimes that friend that claims to be a friend is not the friend that you think that they're being behind your back. Those family members that hoorah for you and come round to the events and put food on the table and pay the bills to ensure that you have a roof over your head is not always an ally. People will never come and tell you. They'll never be upfront and honest with you about it, because people know that they don't have a reason to feel the way that they feel towards you. Whatever it is that they're doing, that they're not backed and protected in what they're doing, okay? And a lot of times, I keep telling you, people could do whatever it is that they want to do towards you, but it's some actions that they take that they end up paying for later down the line and long term, because whatever it is, or temporary fix or dealings or suffering that they cause in your life is something that's going to be a permanent fix in theirs. Right? They do what they do towards you, but they don't realize the harm that they bring upon their kids and their grands, right? When you have cost people years of their life, opportunities, a flow, a divine flow, right, of things that was supposed to move right and move in order for this person that you was attacking. And I always tell you, when they stand wherever they at and the smoke clears and the dust settles and you're still standing there trying to figure out how, when they exerted so much force against you, when they manipulated people to go against you, and you took the sideways glances, and you took the switch ups from people, right, who made you feel like you was less than, made you feel like you weren't worthy, made you feel like something was wrong with you, especially when you got all these groups of people that's sitting up here and treating you like this and switching up on you. You had people who were told to stand still and stand guard and leave you to suffer. They wanted to figure out, how was you going to move? How was you going to wiggle your way up out of this predicament and up out of this situation that was led by jealousy, okay, and envy and people. And instead of people getting behind and supporting somebody like you and where you come from and the dynamic that you was born into, you had people wanting to crush you and bind you up and ensure that you would be just like them or lesser than them. I keep telling you, if something was meant to happen that way, it would have happened that way. People wanted to keep you in the cage. And it's that same cage that they're about to be confined in, right? Because at some point, the same force and energy that was surrounding you that made these people hate you so bad, because understand something, it got everything to do with your light and your aura and what people can pick up on. You can't stay and work certain jobs for too long. You can't stay in certain environments for too long. You can't stay around certain family members for years and years and years and years. Okay, you see people who do things like that, they remain stuck up in their life. When God is trying to awaken you and elevate you to the next level of your life, people can sense that as well. That's why you have all these attacks that hit you all at once at certain periods of your life. It's from these ungrateful, low vibrational, demonic, bitter, miserable people that are so consumed and engulfed with your life, right? They have to be, in order to be on point with it like this, in order to be, and I keep telling you, they tell lies to keep the hate brewing. They have to tell lies to keep the attacks going. When God, because of so much hate, it's the hate that people didn't know that was going to get you to the next level. It wasn't the support that they blocked. It wasn't the success or the accolades or the increases in every aspect of your life, right, that was going to get you to where you needed to be, right? That was debate, if you ask me, looking at the way that things going and have went. But it was the hate that was going to get you to the next level. God really had to switch some stuff up in your life, because you had way too much hate around you for no damn reason. I hate to say it like that. You had way too much hate going on, bro. You had way too much hate around you for being a person that's going to get it done. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask people for help. You get resourceful. And it's like people keep trying to slam you down to the dirt and do you for dirt. And they go out their way to do it. They go out their way to laugh at you while they're doing it and after they do it. Okay? Something about you and all these people, man, ain't nobody was on your side. Everybody enabled these people. Everybody sat around and let these people do what it is that they wanted to do. So you had people who stood guard that was supposed to be your family and allowed you to get sacrificed like this behind your back. And I keep telling you, everybody want to be better. Everybody want to look better. Everybody want to keep you low and simple. And I keep telling you, whatever force that they exerted in your life, there's a higher force above that force, and the forces that be that they utilize. Okay? That is who you are is because of this force. The way you talk, The way you move, what you receive, even if it's pennies, okay? Everything is not always a favorable outcome because you decide to be up on this journey in this path. It's really a bold and brazen move that people take to go up against you and then try to hide behind what they're doing, or they only feel bold when they know that you can't pinpoint where it's coming from and who they work with, okay? They'll never come up to your face and tell you who the hell they working with behind your back. They'll never come and tell you the practices and the tools that they utilize against you. You understand what I'm saying? People want to do stuff behind your back because they know what time it is. But when that higher force circles around you and protects you the way that it do, it's the hate and the jealousy and the acts behind that hate and that jealousy that ignited a divine intervention on your behalf. Because either God gonna let you sink and let these people have you and just let it be and not revive you, right? Or he's gonna get you up out of the stunken stupor that people wanted you to stay in. And when he gets you out, he's not going to let go what placed you there, who got you there, and who forced you to be there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, right, whatever forces that they used, whoever worked with who and worked together and kept secrets, they all feeling it now. I promise you that. I put my name and I put my brand behind that, baby. They feeling that now. People want to come tell you, what good is the truth now? When you done made it up out of whatever it is that people's working against you. What good does the truth serve now? When you needed it back then. People are being judged. Your life is a representation for who you are and the way that you live. People tried to say that you were struggling because you were a bad person. No, baby. People didn't know you had people behind people that hated you so bad. Oh my God. It's only for a season. It's only for a period. Because you will not be who you are. Who you are is what attracts this envy and this jealousy. And who you are, right? It's because of the Most High. Listen to what I'm saying. The weapons will form. They won't prosper. I never said that people wouldn't try to take from you. And see, what I said was the weapons will form. But they will not prosper. Meaning, each person could take everything you own and who you are and everything that you built. You won't go and load the gun and pull the trigger, meaning the weapon didn't prosper. All of these weapons and these tactics that were formed was so that you would lose your mind and take your life. And I tell you, when the demons that are on these people back, because they don't want to go heal and get them off. So clearly they like them being there. And that's going to be that very same demon that brought them to an early grave. I promise you that. And I hate to say it like this, but it's the same demons that rode Judas to betray Jesus was the same demons that rode him to kill himself. See, you don't never prosper when you're sitting up here working with that dark mess and sitting up here and doing things that are not becoming. Okay? Because people don't want to abide by that word and by that code. And I keep telling you, the weapons will form, but they will not prosper. Meaning, whatever happened in 2025 on back, you still here. You still alive. So the weapon didn't prosper. The weapons didn't prosper. And I tell you, when they go to certain people and they lie to these people, either practitioners or witches or warlocks or they're ones themselves, they're lying to whatever spirits or deities that they want to summon to come up against you. Those deities can't consume you and overcome you because they only like what's of the what? Dark. So people out here trying to say that they're of the light, but they dark. And they trying to curse that of what is of the light because it's light. That's what's going on. And I keep telling you, people better stay woke and awaken to what this is because you're not the problem. People better find something safe to go do. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what I told you before, they tell the lies to keep the hate brewing, to keep the attacks going. Now, these people who are deep up in that's worth a grain of salt, right? And you're going to know who you are. You're going to know who these people are. These people, it's not saying that God is approving what they're doing, but everybody has their time. God don't have to take these people ahead of their time as long as they do what? Respect and abide by this code. And you know what that code is? I'm going to put you up on game about it. Go ahead and pull out your notepad. The code is, right? This the code. Touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. Just because you don't look like a prophet, you don't say the things a prophet should say, they feel like they're not God. Do you understand that? God can go pick a streetwalker and a stripper up off the corner that he not going to reach other strippers and streetwalkers that's up on the corner. What you going to say? They not a prophet. They're not anointed to do what they're doing. And then you got these people that's up in these churches slash AKA covens, AKA secret societies, AKA these people part of the congregation, be secret witches behind the scenes. But people will never look at it. You got real pastors out here sitting up here not even doing what it is that they're called to do behind the scenes, battling things with their sexuality. You sitting up here sowing your tithes, but you can't even get support when you really need it. I say no names. Okay? When worldwide disasters happen up in the world, these people can't even seek refuge in these people churches. I say no names, but these people got millions and billions of dollars. More than me, more than you. You don't see nobody trying to bust their operations. Going back to what I said, people that's really claiming to be of the light, really be of the dark, and really be wanting to come for people that's really of the light. That's why they want to assume you. That's why they want to be you so bad. You don't see how that weird activity be going on around you? These people be coming around you. That's why I tell you, you can't, chosen ones can't work certain jobs. You can't have friends even. Because these people get around you and for a short period of time, it'll be cool. Everything will be kosher, copacetic, demure. They'll like you. Everything will be cool. And then all of a sudden, these people flip on you. It ain't all of a sudden. It's your aura that triggers this out of people because it sheds a light on who they would never be and who they are not. Okay? And that's what ignites this envy and this jealousy out of people. And then they try to assume your lingo. Say what you say it how you say it. Do what you do. But behind the scenes, if these people were appointed to do what they're doing, they wouldn't have treated a real chosen one that they're trying to embody, whose aura they're trying to embody, very essence that they want to emulate. They wouldn't have done you the way that they did you if they was appointed to do what it is that they're doing. People want to do it because it look good. Not because they can really go out there and make a difference and make a positive impact. Because if that's who they are, they would be that across the spectrum. They wouldn't have been a fake friend to you. These family members wouldn't be trying to spiritually bully you. These people that was in your household would have stood 10 toes fucking down and let it be known not to fuck with you. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. You was let down by a lot of people all around you. And see, the thing is, now people are at your beck and mercy, whether or not you want to deal with them or not. If you want to sit around there and go around them or not. If you want to give into the situation or not. Because everybody has mistreated you. But I tell you, baby, them weapons form, but they couldn't prosper. And people could do whatever it is that they want to do. But see, when the force ignites all around you and it triggers because of that envy and that jealousy of what it leads people to do, when the envy and jealousy want to lead you to kill someone who's being used for a certain purpose, it's divine intervention got to happen. When envy and jealousy leads you to sit up here and want to curse what this person is doing that's backed by God, what you trying to do it's not what's backed. And that's why I'm saying they claim to be of God, but then they're using ungodly practices and force to go up against you. You understand what I'm saying? Live and let live. If you don't like people's content, you know I'm going to put you up on game about something else. You can click the little dots that's at the top of that person's video, and you can say, do not recommend this video up on my For You page. That's all what you got to do. It's very simple. People be trying to do next level stuff and can't handle that next level judgment that be passed down upon them. But I'm telling you, whether they want to handle it, whether they can or not, that's exactly what's going to happen. Because like I said, anybody could do whatever it is that they want to do, but then they mess around and they find out that that wasn't something that was safe to do. Even though that's something that they wanted to do, or were told to do, or manipulated to do, or coerced to do, or felt like they needed to do. They should have found something safe to do.